Hello everyone, I just wanted to make hopefully a short video today. I had this on my mind. I preached something of this. Today's Monday, July 20th. Yesterday, Sunday, July the 19th, we got to have a meeting at Meridianville, and I preached this, and I see that it extends far beyond Meridianville. And we're not getting to visit other churches, so I can't tell them about it in person. So I'm coming to you this way. And I'm going to be in the 4th chapter of Ephesians. I'm going to start with the first verse and maybe go through verse 6. And it says, I therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech you that you walk worthy of the vocation wherewith you are called, with all lowliness and meekness, with longsuffering, forbearing one another in love, endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. There is one body, one Spirit, even as you are called into one hope of your calling. One Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is above all and through all and in you all. His Spirit is within us. Endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit. Endeavor is when you try real hard. I mean, to me, that's like bending over backwards. When you endeavor to have unity, if there's anything that Satan would love to destroy in us, it's unity. I think this country was built on, there was people from all over the world came to America and started this, so the only Native Americans is the Indians, and so we're all a mixture of something else. You do ancestry, and it tells you that you're this or that or whatever, what parts of Europe you're from. So we've all come together and trying to live together as one. So we need to endeavor, bend over backwards, do all we can. I believe in that in a marriage. Me and Melinda's been married 52 years. We really close, but we still have to endeavor, try real hard. 1 Corinthians 12 through 31, I won't read parts of it probably. For as the body is one, and hath many members, and all the members of that one body being many are one body, so also is Christ. For by one Spirit we're all baptized into one body, whether we be Jews or Gentiles, whether we be bond or free, and have all been made, and have been all made to drink in one Spirit. For the body is not one member but many. If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? And if the ear should say, because I am not the eye, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? If the whole body were an eye, where would the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling? But now God hath set the members, every one of them, in the body, as it has pleased him. And if it were all one member, where were the body? But now they are many members, yet one body, and the eye cannot say to the hand, I have no need of thee, nor again the head to the feet, I have no need of you. Nay, much more those members of the body which seem to be more feeble are necessary. And those members of the body which we think to be less honorable, upon these we bestow more abundant honor, and our comely parts have more abundant comeliness. I remember when I was growing up, you'd go to the lunchroom at school, and there'd be the cheerleaders and the football players, and then there'd be some dirty-faced person that didn't even hardly have a lunch. Everybody congregate to the popular, and I always felt for the underdog. So, for our company parts have, but God is, that they should be no schism in the body, but that the members should have the same care one for another. And whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it, or one member be honored, all the members rejoice with it. Schism, it's a split or division between strongly opposed sections or parties caused by differences in opinion. A church, certainly, there could be a split over doctrine. But we overlook sometimes that this differences of opinion. If we don't consider what someone else thinks about a subject. Um, Me and Melinda came from different backgrounds, and and not being tolerant with somebody else's opinion can cause a division. Um, I may not see things like you do, and you may not see things like I do, but if we agree on the main value, if we agree on the main principles of the doctrine, we should be able to make a go of it. And myself, I don't look for everybody to agree with me. I don't look for yes men necessarily, and just have people that just see everything my way. I need balance. I need people that can help me see the other side. And we're going through hard times right now with the coronavirus. Some people are taking a brave stance on it. I love them. Some people taking a very conservative stance on it. I love them. And if I'm on one side of that or the other, I don't need to look at the other side and look down my nose at them. As long as we come to agreement on doctrine. Daniel 12:7 said, "And I heard the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, when he held up his right hand and his left hand unto heaven, and swore by him that liveth forever, that it shall be for a times and a half, and when he has accomplished to scatter the power of the holy people, all these things shall be finished." The coronavirus, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it, it's accomplishing what the enemy wants to accomplish. It's dividing us. We're divided out. And divide and conquer. That's one of the oldest army tactics that there ever was. If you can divide people, you can conquer them. Divide and rule. And that's certainly what Satan is trying to do. I remember when I was growing up, there was a group called the Beatles. I'm sure you've heard of them. And they had a song, and it said, "Come together." And when did they say come together in that song? They said right now. And if I've ever seen a time that the people of God, and they need to come together, it's right now. We need it more than ever. We can't afford to be divided out. Not at this time, we can't. We need to be together. I want to love and respect not just about the coronavirus, not just about however you feel and however you do, I want to respect. I've seen things in people's homes, the way they did their children and their wives. That wasn't my style of what I wanted to do, but I respect them. I respect their opinion, and they got just as much right. And as I said, we can be divided on opinions just as much as doctrine. We used to play a game when I was growing up, and it was called Red Rover. You'd line up. You can tell we didn't have Xboxes and all and Nintendos and things. We line up and you join hands. There'd be another line over facing you, and they would come towards you, and they was trying to break your line up. And if they did, they got to take one member, I think, of it. And we wouldn't just loosely hold each other's hands. We would form a tight knit. So that's the way we need to do right now with the children of God. Not just a loose, casual type respect and love. We need to have it very, very much. I know that in Iraq, they had that little war. We lost more people in friendly fire, or we lost a bunch of people in friendly fire. And let's don't kill each other. Let's don't accidentally do harm to another that's on our team. That's on God's team. Let's respect that. And Galatians 5:14 and 15 says, "For all the law is fulfilled in this one word. In one word, even this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. But if you bite and devour one another, take heed that you be not consumed one of another." The definition of divide and conquer is to make a group of people disagree and fight with one another so they will not join together as one against one. You know, you can take a stick and you can You can break it very easily, but you get a bunch of sticks. And it's sometimes if you get enough, it's impossible nearly to break it. Um, and I'm talking about division. I'm talking about dividing us out, scattering us. I'm not talking just about church. I'm talking about marriages, friendships. Um, I've seen them destroyed, and that once had a good marriage, it once had a good friendship, once had a good church, and if we let the love, that first love, get away from us, uh, we are destined to be scattered people. So I want us to come together. I want to understand you. You know, we have a tendency to want to be understood and then understand. Well, I want to understand you, and then maybe you can understand me. I want to understand why you think that way. Instead of just hearing that you feel this way about it and say, forget that. I want to I want to put myself in your shoes. Difference between sympathy and empathy. Empathy, you put yourself in the other person's shoes. I really want to see why you feel the way you feel about it. And if it's sin, if it's another doctrine, then we're not going to be able to come together about that. But if it's just most of this other stuff, we can be together. I want to be together with you. I want to be just hand in hand with you, and then we can win. Friends, let's come together. Let's do that. Let's come together as a group of people. It will be a mighty army that the enemy cannot defeat. So I wished I could have been more eloquent with this, but I'm talking mostly from my heart today. That I've seen friends divided before, and I want us to be together in heaven. I sure do. So hope this has helped you until we meet again. May God bless you.